friends, it's Jessie here. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. For today's video, I thought it might be fun to do a little chit chat, get ready with me video. I have found myself with a little bit of extra time this Monday morning. Typically I go into the office about 7:45 to be there by 8, but today I have a dentist appointment at 9 a.m. so I'm not going into work until after that, which means I have a little bit of extra time to get ready this morning. I thought I would use that extra time to chat with you guys because I miss you. For those of you who clicked on this video and are watching, thank you so much for your continued support. I know I've been gone forever. I'm so sorry, that was not my intention. I really thought with going to work full time, I'd be able to manage to get, 3 videos a week up. I had very high expectations for myself, and I just kind of didn't expect that the transition would be so difficult for me. So I'm trying my best to get videos up when I can. Just bear with me. So for today, I'm gonna get myself ready for work / the dentist. I'm gonna answer some of your guys' questions that you've had and just kind of chat with you, catch you guys up. So I'm gonna start getting ready. I'm not gonna talk too much about the products that I'm using. I'm just gonna kind of list everything down below. If you see anything you have questions about, you can ask me, which is like with a timestamp in the comment section, what I'm using. None of the links will be affiliate links, by the way, just regular old links to Amazon or Ulta or wherever I can find this stuff. So first things first though, I'm gonna get these glasses off and put my contacts in. I'm gonna do that off camera because nobody likes seeing someone touch their eye. Okay, so there we go. That's a little bit better. So when I first announced that I was going to work full time, that my husband and I were purchasing the company that he's worked for the last 25 years, naturally there were some questions from you guys. So I thought that that might be a good place to start and just answer some of your questions. I think the question I got most often, and forgive my voice because I just woke up not too long ago, and you were the first person I'm speaking to today. The biggest question I got was, what does your company do? So we are a sewer and drain cleaning company, and we service a lot of Southeast Michigan. So when your pipes get clogged, we're the ones you call. We do like snaking of drains and high pressure jetting, that sort of thing. Well, that's what the company does. What do I do for the company? That's the other biggest question that I got. Mostly bookkeeping. I do all of the invoicing. I do, like the office type stuff, filing, answering the phone, that sort of thing. So obviously I'm not going out into the field, but my husband works primarily in the office with me. He does all of the dispatching, telling our service techs where to go. He does a little bit of everything. When you're the owner of the company, that's kind of, you wear a lot of hats. So he's also out in the field sometimes if we need him to be. So we are just kind of working together, figuring it out. Am I liking the job so far? That's the question I've gotten a lot as well. I really love it, and I cannot find what I'm looking for. Give me a second. Yeah, I really love it. Something about getting up every day with a purpose, going to work, that's been really good for my mental health. I talked a little bit about this in a different video. I don't remember which one, but being a stay-at-home mom to older boys, my boys are 15 and 20, was not very rewarding because they were at a stage in life really where they did not need me for much, other than driving Austin everywhere because he doesn't have his driver's license yet. Wasn't a whole lot for me to do. So this opportunity to go to work full time, to work with a person I love more than life, my husband, it's been really good for me. I've really been enjoying it. Has its ups and downs for sure. It's definitely stressful. I have a lot less free time than I thought that I would. Like I said, I really thought that I was just gonna keep right on going with my YouTube channel. Maybe not 5 videos a week, but I thought, you know, I'll do 3 videos a week, it'll be fine. And that obviously has not been the case. There hasn't been as much free time. The transition from full-time mom to full-time, you know, work, business owner, still doing all of those mom things like driving Austin to and from practices. He's super involved in things. You know, it has been a lot, and it hasn't always been smooth or easy. Obviously, the thing that has kind of fallen to the wayside is my YouTube channel, but I'm doing my best, and slowly we're figuring it out. So yeah, that basically covers majority of the questions. I got a lot of the same type of questions over and over. Another question I got is, do my husband and I ride into work together since we're going to the same place? And the answer to that is sometimes we do. But as I mentioned, sometimes my husband's out in the field. So, you know, if he's out running the camera or snaking a drain or something, and I have other things to do after work, I have to take Austin wherever, we'll drive in separately. So it just depends on the day, but we do try to conserve gas when we can. All right, so that's moisturizer. I've got my sunscreen, very important, even in gray Michigan here. A little bit of primer. Now I'm gonna do foundation. So yesterday was Easter for us, and as I mentioned, I hope you had a really great Easter, by the way, but as I mentioned, the transition, working full-time, Easter was different this year. I didn't plan super far ahead. I didn't have Easter stuff like purchased and ready to go a month in advance like I typically would, having less time on my hands. Honestly, I kind of forgot that Easter was even coming up until like a week before, so I was grateful for Walmart delivery to be able to get me the things that I needed to fill my Easter baskets. That sounds like an advertisement. It isn't. I just really like my Walmart Plus membership, and really been relying heavily on Walmart delivery lately because who has time to go to the grocery store? I don't know how you full-time moms with like YouTube channels and full-time jobs and everything manage. I see some of you execute it so flawlessly and just like post videos all the time and have everything together, and that is definitely not me, but I'm trying. My husband's been a huge help. My boys have been a huge help with like taking on extra housework things, since obviously I was doing the bulk of that prior to working full-time. Obviously I can't handle everything anymore, although they were huge helps even before I was working full-time, so that really helps, but still, like, I feel like I'm floundering all of the time, trying not to drop any major balls. Okay, so that's foundation on. I said I wasn't going to talk about the products, but I do want to talk about this foundation. This is the Stay Naked foundation from Urban Decay. It's my absolute favorite, and I heard they're discontinuing it, so that's a bummer. If you have a good foundation recommendation for someone who's got super dry skin that's not like super heavy, I don't like a heavy coverage, just like light to medium coverage, leave them in the comment section below. So how are you guys doing? Leave me a comment down below. Tell me what's new in your life. I would love to hear from you. April so far is going pretty darn well for me, although I still have not written my April budget, which is why you haven't seen a budget video. Well, that, and I'm still kind of trying to figure out how I want to share my budget now that we are in this new situation. And also my desk is piled high with junk, so I do hope to film my April budget. I just have to find the time for one, and have to figure out those things, like what am I doing, what am I sharing and not sharing. But I do hope to have an April budget video posted soon, obviously very late, but better late than never. So be on the lookout for that. So I have about 20 minutes to finish this up and get the footage exported before I have to head to the dentist. And then it's a Monday here. I don't know if I mentioned that, but Mondays are usually pretty busy at the office, so I'm anticipating a pretty busy day. But I'm really glad that I got to film this video this morning. I know it's probably not the content you're used to. I used to film like get ready chit chat videos like this all the time on my channel back when I was doing like beauty content. But it's been a minute since I did this kind of video, so you guys will have to let me know what you think. Definitely different, but I figure any video I can get out right now is better than nothing. So another question that I've gotten quite a bit recently is, how is my weight loss journey going? And I'll be honest, it isn't. It's not been a priority for me. I have been doing my best to make healthy choices when I can, taking healthy options to the office and whatnot, but with working full time, that's been my priority, just like trying not to burn this business to the ground. It's definitely something I do want to focus on. I just haven't been as of late. How has my health been? Sorry you guys, I know I'm like out of frame for half of this video. It's been good. I had a checkup with my pulmonologist mid-March, and he did not put me on steroids. He said my lungs sounded good. We're keeping up with the same Symbicort inhaled medication that I've been on, and following up in a few months. So I would say that my health has been good, not 100% better obviously, but not worse, so I will take it. Alright, so that's basically my face done. I put on too much blush, but other than that, looks okay. I didn't bother with lipstick since I'm going to be at the dentist getting a cavity filled. I'm just going to run a flat iron through my hair really quickly, and that'll be the finished look. So I guess while I'm waiting for that to heat up, I'll give you a little family update. Everybody's doing really great. For those of you that don't know, my oldest son Robert actually works for our company. He has worked there for the last couple of years, and so obviously when we took over, he became my employee, and that's been a little bit rocky, trying to differentiate, you know, mom versus boss technically. But you know, we're managing that transition fairly well. It's not been perfect. There's definitely been some hiccups here and there, but you know, he's 20. He's not a kid anymore, but he does still live at home, so it's kind of a interesting dynamic that we have. But you know, we're making it work. And then as far as Austin goes, he is ever busy, like always. He's getting ready to start his spring soccer season, and he's heavy into track season. He's got, you know, his workout routine. He goes to the gym 3 times a week, and he's got his girlfriend and his friends, so he's busy, and I'm driving him all over the place after work every day. But he'll be getting his driver's license in January when he turns 16, so that'll be a big help. But yeah, he's doing really good. His grades are phenomenal. You know, he's thriving, so that makes me happy. And Eric, my husband, is doing really well as well, just like managing the stress of all the same things I am now, running a company and trying to figure it out. Obviously, it's something we've never done before, but we're kind of figuring it out together. I love being able to work side by side with him. I see him so much more now than I did prior to this business takeover thing, so that has made me incredibly happy. We just celebrated 17 years of marriage. We've been together for 21 years. It'll be 22 years in November? Or 21 years in November. I don't know, time flies. But for our anniversary gift to one another, we got ourselves a Sleep Number bed. And oh my goodness, you guys, I wish I had done that 10 years sooner, because I absolutely love it. I feel like the Sleep Number bed is one of those things you either love or you hate, and we love it. We've been sleeping so well. My husband, we have found out, has a herniated disc, just like me, so we're matching now. He's been struggling with a lot of pain, a lot of pain, and the Sleep Number bed has done wonders for his back. It's helped mine too. It was pricey, definitely an investment, but highly recommend it. We got the Sleep Number ILE, I think is what it is. It's like a limited edition. They had it on sale, 50% off. And we got the Flex Fit base with it, and I could not be happier. We spend so much of our lives asleep, and definitely a worthwhile investment. So that's the only other kind of new thing in our lives right now, is just enjoying our new bed. We also upgraded to a king size bed, which we've never had before. We've always had a queen, but we decided to go ahead and get the king, even though we don't really have room for it here. We have room for it, but we have significantly less room in our bedroom now than we did before. I guess not really significantly less. It's 16 inches wider, right? But you know, it takes up more space. But we decided to do that because we're not gonna live in this mobile home forever. We're gonna start saving for a down payment on a house sometime in the next year, if all goes well. And so we're gonna want a bigger bed when we inevitably move, which is probably still, you know, a handful of years down the line. But we figure if we're gonna invest in this bed that we'll hopefully have a really long time, we might as well get the king now, because that's what we would want in the house. So that is what we decided to do. I do not regret that decision at all, despite the fact that I lost some storage space. We had to move out a shelf that we had in my bedroom. And you guys know we've always kind of been short for storage space because we live in this little teeny tiny mobile home, but it was worth it. So that's the hair done, the makeup done. I'm gonna do a quick setting spray. This is just the NYX Dewy Finish setting spray. I've had this a long time. I don't even know if they still make this one, but it works great for me with my dry skin. I need all the moisture I can get. So that is it for the get ready with me and answering your questions, chit-chatting a little bit. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions for me and you'd like to see me do another video like this in the future, leave them down below. If you have video recommendations or requests, leave those down below as well. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate your support so much. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done so already, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!